Hey guys, it's Akinea here. Welcome back to Planet Base. We are starting a Class M overwhelming planet today, which has high levels of sunlight but no wind, and meteorite risk is high. So this should be interesting. It's definitely going to be difficult, and it probably will take a few restarts, but let's see how we go. Alrighty, so I really hate having to watch this animation every single time. I wish we could skip this. I guess it shows us how many people we've got. Which 2 workers, a biologist, an engineer, a medic, and a robot. We don't have a lot. Alright, we'll put this down. And an extractor, because they're going to be important. No, not you. And then we'll do the airlock. Alright, and then somebody suggested doing the small versions but putting them as far away as possible to give us room to have the bigger versions put into place afterwards. Which I am going to do, but not for oxygen, because I think we'll just start from a big one straight away. Okay, so we have power now. Let's also just speed her up. And then after we've done that, we need to put in... Okay, so we've got water, power, and we just need oxygen. And that needs to be built. Alright, so they can go inside now, which is good. We will put in the small cafeteria, but put it a bit further away. And then we also probably need a power collector, which I'm going to do a big one. Alright, how much do I have left? Not a huge amount. Okay, we also need a mine, which we're going to put there. We need... a biodome. That was the kitchen, right? And a dorm. Cool. And then I can also do that, which will give us a little bit of extra room to play. Alright, so in here I need this. And I need that. Power storage, critical. Just turn these off for the moment. Alright, yeah, it is going to be important that we have a lot of power collectors happening. But for the moment we need a processing plant. No, I don't like putting it there. Processing plant. Let's do a storage. And then we can connect the processing plant to that. Okay, sunlight is coming out, so that's good. We should be able to collect all of that power to hopefully get this oxygen situation working. And we should have enough to... We also need to build a starport. Oh, you know what else I also forgot? A security console. Okay, let's do... I'm going to move things back this way a little bit more. Security console here. Then we'll put a new airlock on the front. Okay, and then we can put no, not you. This here. Alright, I think we should have enough for all of this. We should be able to get our workers in here working now. Power collection seems good. But if we have any extras, I will put down another power collector. Should have done the bigger one first. But let's just prioritize everything else first. That's ready to be built. That's ready to be built. So that needs 4. Yeah, we're going to actually struggle with this. So might not be able to do that. Actually, you know what else is going to... You know what else is going to be an issue? We can't delete that until this is built. We'll make a solar panel. That's got everything. This needs 2. We should have enough at this stage. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn you back on. Alright. This is a dorm, right? Yeah. Okay, let's put in some beds. And let's put in you. Just 4 things. Oh, see, this is going to be an issue. I can't make this bigger without deleting this. So, alright, that might just have to stay like it is. But it's fine. My biggest concern is that we're going to run out of bioplastics. But at least we have a drinking fountain. And then these, I think, should be fine. That's now a security console. So we can use that when we have solar flares and stuff. I don't need 2 of those. Alright, this is now built so we can get some more people. And I need these 2 things to be built. That is an issue. I don't have any more metal. Okay. Ooh, issues. What to do? What to do? I can't delete that at the moment. Alright, can I... Where's my processing plant? Here. I need to make some metals. But I need metal for that. That's a problem. Okay, alright, let's just do the processing plant then. Yeah, we got some water issues. Not great. Okay, so problems. Many of them. Okay, so somebody needs to come and fix this dude. And everyone's a little bit not happy. Which is fine, we can deal with that. And we've got no power. But it's about to be sun time, so that is not the end of the world. The biologist, that needs to be a priority. Because we are going to run out of food relatively quickly. Oh yes, we have lots of issues. Lots and lots of issues. But at least the sun's back out. Alright, can you build this? Thank you. Then we can remove that. Alright, what are you? Trading ship. I don't have anything to trade at the moment, mister. So let's, actually just stop traders from coming completely for the moment. Let's put in... No, let's not put anything in just yet. Let's get this processing plant to be able to produce some things. And we'll put a connector in there as well. Alright, so those two things should be the last things we really need. The mine is now not in a great place though. But it's fine. Here, let's get the worker to come out here and get some more ores. As a starting point. We have one of every person, right? Yeah, except for guards, which is fine. I need biologists, I think. And guards. And water is an issue, which we are not going to even try and fix until we've got a metal processing thing. So let's also get rid of that. So this can be the priority because we need that metal. That is the number one thing we currently don't have and we currently need a lot of is metal. But at least we've got our buildings in and currently we're surviving. It's a start. Oh, come on. Seriously? The first day you decided to break your arm. What am I meant to do about that? Currently, absolutely nothing. Oh no, we do have some medical supplies. Fine, let's try and put a sick bay somewhere. There you go, problem solved. Oh, but power is a problem. We don't got no metal. Water is a problem. We are not in a good place. Alright, we need a power collector as well. Pretty soon, actually. So that's there, ready to go. We only have currently the one worker. Because the other worker's not going to do anything until we have this place. So let's unprioritize that. We'll just turn that off for the moment. And then prioritize this and hope that this is happening. This is going very badly too. We need more biologists. We're not in a good place right now. This is really not good. We're going to have people starting to die of starvation soon. Okay, I think we need to... Let's start again. I think we need to start again. So, exit game. New game. And I think we need to be more intentional about what we're placing. Okay, so let's start with a solar panel. We'll go with the 4Zs, and a water extractor will go with the 2Zs. Then let's put in our this thing. Then connected immediately to that, we will put our oxygen. Actually, we're going to put the oxygen as far away as we can. And then we are going to put in, once that is built, we'll put the security controls here and connect it this way. So we can then remove that, and that'll still give us back our resources. Alright, we also need a power collector, and I'm going to put in the 4 one, because there's no power production during the nighttime, so we need to be able to have that for use. Alright, so we have water and power. Hopefully our engineer can come and build this. It's going to have a little bit of power. If the dude decides to come over here and do something. Okay, so then from there, let's do a baby security control. I can't connect the airlock to multiple things, can I? Ah, that's so stupid. Okay, no, we're restarting. Okay. How do I do this so that it makes sense? Oh, come on. I hate that you can't skip this. I don't care. Just let me move on. Seriously? Having to watch this every time I restart makes me want to never play this game again. So slow. Thank you. Finally. Okay, so we're going to go 4Z. Can't put that down. Alright. That has to be done. Can't do anything else. Stupidly. We'll get a big water extractor because we will need it. And a big power collector. I'm going to go priority number 1. And then priority number 2. Priority number 3. Hopefully they'll get these sorted. But I really want this to be done and set up and able to produce electricity and store it for the nighttime before we worry too much about anything else. Okay, and then they should be able to go inside once this is built. Oh, seriously? Did that kill anybody? No, we're all good. Okay, so oxygen is going to be produced, but we at least have power being collected. Alright, next we're going to chuck in the security control. And this isn't going to be upgraded, so that's fine. And from the security control, we are going to put into place a canteen, a processing plant. Oh, I keep clicking on the wrong one. And a dome of bioness, which I'm going to do this size. And then hopefully in here we have enough just for one security control. Yep. Can I put a dorm? Let's get rid of you. Can I put a dorm in somewhere? Just a baby dorm. which we can delete at a later stage. That's fine. Not too concerned about that. Alright, and then we also are going to need a mine somewhere. Can I put a mine here, please? I hope so. I can. Okay, cool. Alright, then we got a mine there as well. Could I have put that closer? Yes. Alright, so just get rid of that. Alright, so we have power, we have water, we have oxygen, we have security. A biodome needs to be built. That's going to be our priority. And then we've got processing plant, and you are a canteen, which I need to put in some water as a start point. So I think everything has stuff in it now. So I've got leftover metals that are not being used for anything else. And we have leftover bioplastics that are not being used for anything else. Let's start with just... actually, we should do the... No, we will leave it as wheat. So we'll have those 4. And we need you and you. Will I have enough for that? Yes. So that should be no issue. And then let's also just chuck in one of these guys. Get that started. Alright, I'm currently not concerned about the power situation. So that's not too bad. We have our security controls. These things can be increased at a later stage if need be. Can I do a storage area? Probably not. I can. But if we do that... Well, this one I don't think we'll need to increase. So we might chuck a storage area here. No, we'll leave that till later. But I do need this being built, so let's... Alright, we probably need another bed. Oh, you know what I forgot? Was the starport area thing. Alright, I need people to wake up. Come and get these going. And then we will put down our starport there. So we've got the ability to make those metals that we need now. I don't like how they put that. Let's try that again. Nice and close. Alright, so we have the ability to make metals. We have the ability to make bioplastic. We have the ability to make food. We've got places for people to sleep. So that's good. The power situation is okay for the moment. And we are getting some metals being produced from our bioplastic place. So that's good. So we just need one more metal. And then that should give us the starport. Another thing that we need, that we currently don't have, is a lab. Or a sick bay, sorry. Can I put... Oh no, I want to put... I'll put the sick bay there. I'm going to prioritize this. This only needs 2 of each, so that shouldn't be too bad. And we've got the 2 ores now, so that's good. So both of those, one for there and one for there, and then we need one more for there. Realistically, the sick bay probably should be a priority, because if one of our workers injures themselves, we're going to be in for a little bit of hurt. Alright, we do have food happening. We are getting more vegetables being produced, so that's a good sign. We definitely need more biologists, but we're at a good starting point, I think. This is better than the first time that we started. So that's something. We are going to come into some issues if we try and resize things, but this is already relatively big, so I don't think we will resize it. Also, I don't need traders at the moment. My number one thing that I would like are biologists and maybe a guard. So let's hope that somebody would like to come and visit us at some point in time. Currently, our status is very poor, which is not great. Why? Because people are not happy. Let's solve that by giving you a plant to look at. And maybe a table to sit in. There you go, that'll make life better. At least you've got beds to sit in, and... oh, we could also do a good old oak tree. I don't think that costs much. It didn't cost anything by the looks of it. Except for oxygen, but... there you go. And maybe we just also chuck one of those in there. So there's some things for people to look at to make them feel better. Oh, apparently power is an issue. Okay, so... next thing we do might be another power collector, which I know is another 4 metals, and then maybe another solar panel. Maybe we go a big boy solar panel, and then I know we're definitely also going to need another water extractor at some point. And then, I mean, realistically, we're probably going to need some sort of telescope for destroying meteors. So then we'll also put in a meteor controller telescope as well. So lots to do. Let's chuck another one of those in there just in case. Alright, let's do priority on this again. And we can undo the priority on that because it's not super important. Food is important. And I mean, we currently have... we need biologists. And these trees are just totally in the way. We need more than one biologist. This is ridiculous. Okay, pine tree and oak tree. Kind of just got to get out of the way. I'm not going to bother with that for the moment. Alright, I think we are at kind of like we're going to be surviving. But the big question is going to be, yes, we will survive. But can we get more people coming? When it's currently at Prestige 14, very poor welfare, I'm going to guess no. And our food is not looking great. That cannot stay there. I'd take away that oak tree. We can put in another one. It just needs to be further away so I can actually click on the things I want to click on. Stop clicking on that. I don't want to click on it. Man. This is so irritating. What are you doing? Power's out. Yeah, okay. Turn you off for the moment, I guess. Oh, come on, sunlight. Hurry up. This is so frustrating. This level is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. What am I meant to be doing here? We don't have enough stuff to build anything. Alright, well, you know what? We don't need that. For the moment. These are just not doing that. Not even, no point keeping that at all. Alright. I'm going to put all my hopes into these 2 tomato plants. The good news is we've only got 5 people. The bad news is this biologist is doing a terrible job. Okay. So we have some decorative things to try and help them feel better about themselves. This is not going to be happening for a while, but that's fine. We've got some ores happening so we can make another metal. We need to prioritize what we're going to make, I guess. Which currently this thing should be the priority. Okay, let's turn some things off. Try and conserve power as much as possible. Alright, gonna turn you off and redo. Oh, you know what? We do need at least one of these to get some more bioplastics being produced. I don't think this oak tree is really helping all that much. But if we could make some of these, that would be great. We're on speed 4, but it's really not doing a great job. Okay, so they've done a good job on that. These guys are now at excellent. So that should give us, provided that we can keep the power happening, which I think we should be able to. I think these plants will be okay and give us some more food. So provided we can kind of keep where we're at, I think we should be okay. But this biologist is not doing a great job. But our status has gone up, at least. Okay, so it is now sunlight time. We did manage to save all of that. I'm going to leave off the things that we can. But let's start with that. Get people outside working on the things that need to be worked on. Hopefully Mr. Biologist will come and work on some of the things as well. And I'm really hoping that by turning that on, we'll start getting, now that it's not, like, it's decent. Hopefully we'll get a few people. We're going to leave that and we'll turn this one on at night time and this one off at night time is the current goal. Oh, of course we got something broken. Lovely. Alright, well, let's turn you on then. And turn you off. You might want to take the thing with you. Or not. Alright, hopefully he'll come and do this because there's some stuff there, so that should be okay. Alright, the food is looking better. We got everything's kind of decent at the moment. This is excellent, so that's good. So we've sorted the biologist out a little bit, which is great. I would like this getting done, Mr. Worker, because this needs to be built. Alright, we have a decent amount of power, but that's going to go out quite rapidly with the amount of things that we currently have on. And my worker's not even working there, so just turn that off for the moment. This is absolutely dreadful. Nothing is going to get done. Like, how am I meant to get anything done when every time the power goes out, my vegetables completely destroy themselves? So, yeah, number one thing I really need right now is a biologist. So, let's just landing permissions at 100% biologist. That is my #1 priority at the moment. Our storage is going down quite rapidly, which is not great. If I turned everything off that I can turn on. Let's turn you off for the moment. Nobody's in there, so we can turn that off for the moment. We just need to survive the night, which we should do. We can here. Let's turn you back on for the moment as well. Give people something to do. We're at 18. The sun should be coming out fairly soon. Alright, so it started turning. Solar flare is imminent though. We'll enable this structure. So this is going to get very bright. Alright, so we've got this on, so this should be producing our 2 metals, one of which hopefully will go to this so we can get our workers back. I will turn you back on for the moment. This is increasing. Try not to have... Let's just turn you off for the moment as well. Trying to turn off as many things as possible so this goes up as much as possible during this daytime. Alright, hopefully somebody will come outside and build this now. This is still currently going up. Let's see if we can get a biologist happening. How are we going? We're doing decently. So it's a possibility. This should get built now, which should fix up our worker and make our worker feel better. Food is looking okay. Most of it is looking okay. Alright, let's just chuck in one singular bed for the moment. We can get that one dude sorted out, solving some of the issues that we are currently having. We'll turn you off for the moment. There was a worker going in and working on that, so that's a bit my bad, but it is what it is. You're decent. You are poor. And you are poor. Which, this dude might make it to the 100%. So let's just chuck in a brand new... Was it rice? Probably not the greatest thing to do, but it is what it is. Alright, let's turn you off for the moment. There's currently nobody sleeping, so let's also turn you off for the moment. And nobody needs to be outside at the moment, so we'll turn you off too. I say as somebody was about to try and walk outside. Just trying to conserve as much power as possible. We should be fine. We could get some more bioplastics. Let's turn you on just for the moment. See how that goes. We need more metal. So when the night time's over, we will turn on the mines again. Which, yeah, should be fine. So let's turn you on, and turn you on. Turn everything on. So EBR going up now, which is great. We do have some bioplastic made, so that's something, but let's prioritize the mine for the moment, see if we can get some ores out of that. So we'll turn you off. Okay, we are doing okay. We are currently in a position where we are surviving, but it would be really great if we could get another biologist or two. That would be great. But our prestige is not looking great. Decent welfare, so that's something. But it is questionable how long we are going to be surviving for. Does this... Yeah, that does require power. But at least for the moment, I'm going to say we're doing okay. Should probably turn you back on though. maybe we'll turn you off. Alright, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. It does help out quite a bit. Hopefully, in the next episode, we can start getting some more biologists happening, and start getting some more medals and power collections and stuff like that. What are you? I'm going to get rid of you for the moment, because I think you're not important, but you are. And you. That's a lot that we need for that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. It does help me out quite a bit. If you have any tips or suggestions, don't forget to leave them in the comments. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. Keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!